attempts. They put a lot of pressure on the rim, a lot of cutting. Off-ball defense, just attention to the detail. They're going to hand off, they're going to cut. Make sure you see man and ball and keep your body in between your man and the basket if you can.
Steph Curry with Moses Moody, Gary Payton, Jimmy Butler, and Quentin Post. No Draymond Green tonight. And Moody off iron there. Jusuf Nurkic grabbing the rebound. So Keyonte George with Ace Bailey, Svi Mykhailiuk with Lauri Markkanen and Jusuf Nurkic for Utah that lost by 2 to the Lakers last night. And rookie Bailey missing the floater, and there's Moody banging on the glass and getting the Warriors that possession.
They came back in there, all hands on deck. Now GP2 started on Lauri Markkanen, so you got a small, the little big man against it, but GP2 can get physical.
No Draymond, no Al Horford, no Kuminga tonight. So you're down guys that would have guarded Markkanen. Curry missing that 3, and Mykhailiuk with the rebound.
So right off the bat, they double team Steph, make him give it up.
Markkanen at 7-1, taking it up and out, and GP2 pushing the other way.
Quentin Post came over to help, made that layup tough.
Curry to GP2. If you lose Gary, he'll be around the basket, but he wants that one back. Left it on iron. Keyonte George, he could have won it last night. Missed that last shot, but the first bucket of the game.
He had 27 against the Lakers, played extremely well, having an amazing season. He is super aggressive, and they trust him to make decisions. He's handling the ball.
Steph skip pass, Moody out of the corner. Moses missing the 3, so the Warriors some good opportunities early, but missing their first 4 shots. Yeah, Keyonte George at 23 a game, Markkanen at 29 a game, and that's why Utah could be a problem. Back-to-back threes.
That pick and pop with Markkanen setting and popping out. It's tough on Quentin Post. He's hanging with the ball maybe a little too long there. Tough to get back out. You may need to get a third defender to stunt and Lauri Markkanen, just maybe take him out of rhythm a little bit.
Shot clock at 7. Jimmy Butler finding Moody, shot clock at 5. He gets Bailey into the air, but not enough contact for a foul, and Markkanen headed the other way. And Bailey at 6'9" floats in, and the first 8 to the Jazz.
This is not the start you want.
But off a made basket, Moses could have had a layup there.
And the crowd murmuring there. He was more open than he thought.
And Steph throwing it away, so that's the layup becomes a turnover.
Listen, I was going to say there's Will Hardy. I was going to say we need to watch all defense tonight because the Warriors should be able to get off offensively, because the Jazz defense, especially in this month, they've really struggled there. And Kessler Walker being done for the season has really affected them, mostly offensive rebounding, defensive rebounding. They're okay as you get Lauri Markkanen. Before that game, they had given up 140 points to their opponents 3 games in a row. So the Warriors, if they move the ball, if they cut, really make them work defensively, you should be able to get something offensively.
So Bailey getting a good look, and so Utah, Coletta mentioned, they allow 126 points per game, but an 11-0 beginning, and not the start in Captain Obvious mode that the Warriors are looking for.
Yeah, they're just not really taking anything away right now.
Always size on Steph. They shoot it over Markkanen. GP2 the rebound, so the Warriors 0 for 6. Can they get anything easy? Can they get to the foul line? Can they get a bucket? Hey, they can do it all. 17, and Butler averaging 20 a game, nearly 5 assists, nearly 6 rebounds. Excellent from the foul line at 87% with a three-point play. Markkanen spacing out to the three-point line again. I like that contest by Quentin Post.
That was well done. It was a flare screen, and GP2 got clipped, but Quentin Post saw it. He probably talked it out, got right up there, made sure he contested. You love that action defensively.
The team has given up as many points as Utah. You think transition is an issue, but right now the Jazz have the Warriors playing half court, half court, and Jimmy Butler has 5 quick.
Right now, Jimmy Butler's saying, I got us. Let me just go to work. They can't stay in front of me. Beating him one-on-one. He can't get by Keyonte George as they knock down a 3 there.
Yeah, Mykhailiuk, with 4 years at Kansas, he's Ukrainian by birth, has been a solid player at a couple different NBA stops. Tic-tac-toe, and Post with the dunk.
It starts with the double team on Steph. He's getting rid of it. And you love GP2 in the middle, Quentin Post. All those positions are interchangeable. Sometimes you'll see Quentin Post in the middle and GP2 getting the dunk.
Moody with a steal. 2-on-1. Jimmy soaring and floating and finishing.
I told him then, and I'll say the same thing now. I really appreciate him reaching out, and I obviously accept his apology.
Hey, Warrior family. It's a big family. It's lasted
Absolutely.
over 50 years. We celebrated that 75 title team and just wanted to clear that up. So good on Rick, great on you, Kay.
Definitely.
So Jimmy Butler, his step up top, and turning that three short. And Bailey, quickest man to track it down.
So they are switching everything. Even that last one, Steph got a little bit of an opening.
Markkanen. At 7-1, you're thinking, hey, he's going to be inside. No, he can hurt you from deep.
Well, that's why we've seen GP2 on him,
Yep.
Smaller. We've seen Quentin Post on him at times.
Oh, Gary right down the lane.
That is a Steph Curry bone-crushing ball screen. It sets him so well. It keeps two defenders with him most of the time.
Nurkic pretty skilled, but Quentin Post, how about the body? And didn't commit the foul. So now the Warriors have the tempo moving. Steph looking for his first field goal, and he's got it. He went at the 7-footer.
He should flex after that one. Tried to cave Markkanen's chest in. Markkanen didn't know what hit him. He came with too much speed. Bully ball for Steph.
Nurkic, and the bounce off Steph. Mikhailiuk from deep. And Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Well, you can see, Kay, the Warriors are getting inside. Steph layup, Gary Payton dunk, Butler drive. You don't want to settle on this team if you don't have to. GP2, when you lose him, where is he?
Around the basket, but it started with a Jimmy Butler double team right there, and he got rid of it. And on the other side, I love the Warriors getting to stop Steph fighting through that screen and contesting. Like, have some pride defensively. When there's no switch, you fight through it. Do your job.
Shot clock at 7. Deontay George attacking, and he will draw the foul.